Napoleon Boy about to wheel, 4 metres in front. To Learn Tim got to second. Power of Karame out wider, and Major Lord's making ground, but he badly needs a run. In the straight, Napoleon Boy in front. To Learn Tim grabbed him. Major Lord went to the rail, and Power of Karame further out. Major Lord was skittled there, and To Learn Tim got clear of Power of Karame and Lightning too. And To Learn Tim's going to go home and get the money about 5 or 6 metres. Power of Karame second, 8 metres. Lightning 2 is third.
Hunters weren't far off the mark there. To Learn Tim 3-1, Power of Karame second, the 2-1 favourite, and Lightning 2 got into third placing at 6-1. Major Lord looked a little unlucky after interference in the straight. In the second, the Ash Patel Stakes over 1900, the equal favourites here were Craigendale and Gilt Edged at 5-2.
On their course, and away they go, and Craigendale, the best back, one of the best to break the line too, jumped in front of Glenn's Bennett, who went away quickly. My Higher Purchase and Super Tinge over on the inside, but Craigendale with a good turn of pace can cross over now as they run into that first turn, and he goes to the lead, settling down from Glenn's Bennett, who went up second. Super Tinge on the third on the fence when they settle. Then My Higher Purchase, and around the outside is Gilt Edged out 3 deep, going up towards the front running. He can't get in at all, that driver. Then further back, Leave Us Alone over on the inside to Dark Ones, followed further back by Hustler's Reef from Our Sally, up on the outside of it, Skipper Bray. Down the back, and Gilt Edge went up on the outside to sit in the death outside Craigendale as they race up 1400 to go. Craigendale 2 metres, Gilt Edge. Third on the fence there is Super Tinge. 1-1 the outside, Glenn's Bennett. 3 back is My Higher Purchase on the outside of the Dark Ones. Then came Leave Us Alone, 4 back, 1 deep outside Our Sally. A length further back than Hustler's Reef. Last of all, Skipper Bray. They wheel the turn now. They've got 1,000 to go, and the leader Craigendale enjoying a nice run in front. Led 2 metres, 2 on the outside, Gilt Edge. Third on the fence, locked away Super Tinge. Then came Glenn's Bennett, 1-1 over on the inside to Dark Ones. 1 wide, 3 back, My Higher Purchase. Our Sally 4 back the rail. Covering up on the outside is Leave Us Alone. A length and a quarter further back, Hustler's Reef. And last of all is Skipper Bray. They've got the bell, the last circuit coming up. Craigendale, the leader on top, the favourite, 3 metres in front. Gilt Edged is second, punching the breeze on the outside of Super Tinge third. Glenn's Bennett is getting a nice run, 1-1 over on the inside to Dark Ones. My Higher Purchase following Glenn's Bennett over on the inside. Our Sally outside it is Leave Us Alone, a length and a quarter, Hustler's Reef, and last of all Skipper Bray. Down the back, and Young Stewart's got a good hold on Craigendale, the fave, 2 metres in front. Gilt Edge second, the outside. Super Tinge locked away third. Then Glenn's Bennett. There's no change from the Dark Ones, My Higher Purchase. Pulling out Skipper Bray around the outside there of Leave Us Alone, Our Sally to the rail, and last of all is Hustler's Reef. But on the circle, 350 out, and the leader still Craigendale. 3 metres in front of on the outside, Gilt Edged, and Super Tinge locked away. Then Glenn's Bennett, still no change from further back then to Dark Ones, trying to get clear from My Higher Purchase. Craigendale turned though about 1 metre in front. Gilt Edge battling on the outside. He pulls the whip on Craigendale. It's 1 metre Gilt Edge and Super Tinge from then Glenn's Bennett. Craigendale still in front with about 100 to go. I think he's going to lead all the way. Yes, he's doing too well. And Craigendale will get the money, 3 metres on the wire. Getting up to run second, Glenn's Bennett ahead in front of Gilt Edge third. Close up Super Tinge, lock wheels with Gilt Edged over the line. Then further back, Leave Us Alone to Dark Ones from Our Sally. A gap in the field into Hustler's Reef. My Higher Purchase has only beaten one in, and that was Skipper Bray.
And the winner, Craigendale, 5-2, equal favourite, well back to land the money. Second was Glenn's Bennett at 6-1, not to be confused with Tom Bennett or Gordon Bennett. And Gilt Edge third at 5-2, equal favourite. The first division of the Victoria Oaks was the third on the card, and the favourite here, Our Stretto at 2s.
Running this time, and Hyperstat went out quickly. He's back as Precious Flyer after the start, and away quick, going fast Art Lamond and Our Stretto. Down and going to the lead is Hyperstat when they run to that first turn. Hyperstat led 2 metres up on the outside. Now Our Stretto is going to have a crack for the lead. Hyperstat won't give him the lead, and the pace is really on. On the outside, it's Our Stretto and Hyperstat, and they break out 4 lengths in front now of Art Lamond when they settle down, followed by English Beauty. But Our Stretto, the New South Wales filly, is too quick, and she crosses over now, Our Stretto, and goes to the rail. Leads out 2 lengths now, and he backs the speed off now. Willis on the leader. It led by 2 lengths to Hyperstat. Then on the outside is Art Lamond third, up on the outside of English Beauty. Monaveen Lass has got a beautiful run, 1-1 on the back of Art Lamond. Over on the fence went Precious Flyer, second last Dame Gilligan, and last of all is Tender Trap. Almost gone a circuit, out of the straight they go, and the leader is Our Stretto by a length. The Hyperstat as they drop the speed. English Beauty over on the inside there of Art Lamond in the death. Now Monaveen Lass is getting a beautiful run tonight. It'll be 1-1 up on the outside there of Precious Flyer. They're followed further back by Dame Gilligan, and last of all down the back straight is Tender Trap. The first half in 60.2. Running down the back straight, a lap and a half to go, and the leader over on the inside, Our Stretto, 3 metres in to its win at Le Monde. Hyperstat. Moonee last quickly went up on the back of Art Le Monde to be 1-1. Over on the inside, English Beauty 3 back on the rail. On the outside of it, Dame Gilligan. And the next two are Precious Flyer on the inside of Tender Trap. 4 pairs they race in the first heat of the Oaks around the top circle, 1,000 to go. And it's Art Le Monde pulling on the outside, going up to the New South Wales filly, Alstredo. They're together when they wheel for home for the bell. Over on the inside, Hyperstat third. Moonee Lass is close enough on the back of Art Le Monde as they slow right up in the straight and come for the bell now with the circuit to go. And there's not much between Art Le Monde the outside, just at his head in front of Alstredo the rail. Moonee Lass is third on the outside of Hyperstat. Dame Gilligan went up fifth on the outside there of English Beauty, and they're followed further back by Tender Trap and Precious Flyer. They're in the final circuit, 800 metres to go. Alstredo the inside, and the pace is slow, about a long neck in front as they run that first mile in 2.78. 2.78 for the first mile, so they'll start to rocket home, and the leader down the back is Alstredo, 1.5 metres in front of Art Le Monde. Moonee Lass is poised right behind them, 1-1 on the outside of Hyperstat, a length for the back, Dame Gilligan. Pulled to the outside, then Tender Trap, followed by Precious Flyer and English Beauty, but the pace is on now, 500 to go. It's Alstredo 2 metres in front of Art Le Monde. Moonee Lass behind them, about to peel to the outside, pulled out wide there, running on is Tender Trap, and behind them is Hyperstat as they go to the turn, 300 to go, and it's Alstredo on the inside from Art Le Monde. Out wider on the track, Tender Trap is running on. Moonee Lass didn't make much ground, went awkwardly around that turn. In fact, it broke out of its gear and it's out of the race, Moonee Lass. In the straight, Alstredo the leader, coming at it on the outside, battling on there is the Hyperstat, back to the rail and still fighting on well. On the outside is Art Le Monde, but Alstredo's been able to stop them up in front, and Alstredo will get the money about 5 metres. Second Art Le Monde, ahead away third Hyperstat. They're followed further back by English Beauty, who got out late. Then on the outside would have been Tender Trap from Dame Gilligan, then Precious Flyer. And this filly, Moonee Lass, she obviously wasn't going a fair way from home, going well. And she broke up and hopped out of a gear on the home turn after having a nice run up to the corner.
Well, they let him get away with absolute murder in front on Alstredo, 2-1 and favourite. Art Le Monde second at 6s, Hyperstat third at 9-2, and our apologies for the quality of the videotape. In the fourth, the Footy Fever Stakes over 1,900 metres, the favourite Cunara Meadow at 6-4.
Away they go, and Cunara Meadow was very slow away from the gate, and Scotch Idol, one of the best to lead from Glentucky and Vienna Chime when they settle down. Lucky Spar further out. Diamond Maker was wide down to that first turn, has to ease back. We'll finish up on the outside of Cunara Meadow. When they go into that first turn, back along the inside there, there's one that's galloped. One that broke up was Adios Peerless, and checking around it, Cunara Meadow and Easy Mark. They sweep down the back the first time, and the leader on the inside, Scotch Idol, led 3 metres, Lucky Spar second. Now out 3 deep is Diamond Maker. He can't get in, and Demler's going up towards the lead. Vienna Chime on the fence. Outside at Glentucky, a length further back in the field, then Easy Mark on the inside of Tamara Valley. Then Copper Class as they go down the back straight. Second last, Cunara Meadow. Up on the outside, and Adios Peerless down on pacing went to the rail. 13.50 out, Diamond Maker on terms now, a Scotch Idol. A length into Lucky Spar on the outside of Vienna Chime. Then Glentucky, 1 wide, 3 back on the outside there of Easy Mark. A length Tamara Valley out in that running line. Adios Peerless back on the inside there of Copper Class. And a length last of all, this favourite. And that's Cunara Meadow. It's bringing up the rear as they sweep around the turn. And they've got 1,000 to go, coming for the bell. Diamond Maker up on the outside, had its head in front as they came down the straight from Scotch Idol over on the fence. Lucky Spar, the Grey's getting a nice run third up on the outside of Vienna Chime. They're not going hard. Glentucky, 1 wide, 3 back on the outside of Easy Mark. Then Adios Peerless, 4 back on the rail on the outside of it, Tamara Valley, a length further back, Copper Class. And he's about to pull the favourite to the outside now, Cunara Meadow, to try and improve his position. 800 to go now. They sweep to the back, and the leader on the inside, Scotch Idol. Ahead in front of Diamond Maker, pulling on the outside. Lucky Spar third on the outside of Vienna Chime. Then pull to the outside, Glentucky, followed on the rail by Easy Mark. Heading down the back straight. Cunara Meadows got back to the tail again. In front of it there at Tamara Valley with Adios Peerless and second last Copper Class. And Cunara Meadow going back to the inside. On the circle, they race 500 to go. Diamond Maker's got its head in front of Scotch Idol. Lucky Spar behind them. Up on the outside, Glentucky, Vienna Chime the rail. Then further back, Easy Mark, and pulled out wide there would have been Tamara Valley. Cunara Meadow, it can't be the same horse tonight. It's back last over on the inside of Copper Class. Diamond Maker put its head in front when they turned. Demler still swinging on it. Now he calls on a Diamond Maker. It's 2 metres in front of Scotch Idol. Lucky Spar can't get out, and Glentucky coming home well. But the leader halfway up the running here on the inside still is Diamond Maker. From on the outside, Glentucky getting out late. Easy Mark flying home. But Demler will land the money here on this one, Diamond Maker, by 2 metres. I reckon getting out late, Easy Mark will get up and get second head of Glentucky. Then further back was Vienna Chime. Well, Canara Meadow got out very late, but forget its run from Lucky Spa. Then Scotch Idol, followed by Adios Peerless, and the last two, Tamara Valley and Copper Class.
Teddy Demler successful on Diamond Maker at 9-4 from the 33-1 Pop Easy Mark. Glentucky third at 7-1. The favourite was unplaced Cunara Meadow at 6-4, and as Brian Martin suggested, I would forget that it even started in that race. Well, we'll be back to take a look at the remaining 5 races from Moonee Valley in just a moment, including the Easter Free-for-All, where we see one of the leading chances in the Inter-Dominion Championships, the brilliant Western Australian mare Line On. We'll be back to see how she fared after this break.
It'll be all-out war at BFO Park on Tuesday when the mighty Bombers, fresh and full of fight, take on a determined and confident Richmond Tuesday night. Catch all the football action live under lights from 8:30 Tuesday, exclusive to 7 Sport.
Get your body into bowling.
He's a fussy, super fussy. He's the fussy furniture fella. People say he's crazy, but we know better. It's his prices that are crazy, not the fussy fella.
For quality and value far beyond the price tag, you can't beat
the fussy furniture fella.
Look for his personal seal of quality at Thomastown, East Keilor and the Monash Homemaker Centre, Clayton.
Hey, Joe, Brian needs a hand.
Okay. Oh, sure hope the owner's with SIO.
Oh, car insurance is all the same.
SIO's different. The woman there explained why agreed value's better. Most companies only pay out market value. That's often much less. SIO make it so simple even you could understand it.
Hey.
Victorian Road, Victoria's on there, the SIO.
They're okay.
Well, as I mentioned, the brilliant West Australian mare Line On was here at Moonee Valley last night for the Easter Free-for-All, and it was considered to be a match in 2 by the punters between Line On and the brilliant Ballarat pacer Vanderpoort, and Line On was the favourite at 10-9.
They're racing this time. Armchair Ride bubbled out of the start, missed it very badly. Corfu away quickly with Magic Madge. Down the outside, Whirly Dream began quickly, and Line On is driving up towards the lead, settling down. Then Henry Bruce, and they're followed on the inside by Young Pride as they wheel into that first turn. Vanderpoort's got a couple behind it down the back straight, and when they head into towards the back straight, they are Game Prince at about 30 metres behind it, Armchair Ride. The leader is Corfu. He wants to get up on the bit. He led a length and a half down the back. In second placing, Magic Madge, and they're followed by Whirly Dream. Up on the inside went Young Pride, and on the outside, Line On's out 3 deep, going around Whirly Dream now, Line On. She's heading up towards the lead. They're followed by Henry Bruce. A length and a half further back, Pebble Hen over a length into Vanderpoort, followed by Game Prince, and about 8 lengths last of all is Armchair Ride. They wheel around the top circle, and coming for the bell, about 1,200 metres to go, the leader Corfu. On the bit, led 2 metres now. Line On went up to the leader's wheel. On the fence, Magic Madge. Whirly Dream is 1-1. They're followed over on the inside by Young Pride. A length into Henry Bruce, a length and a half. Pebble Hen over from Vanderpoort, a length off. 2 lengths then to Game Prince, and 3 lengths to Armchair Ride. The pace is starting to slow up now. They run to the judge and get the bell, and the leader Corfu a metre in front of Line On. Here's Pebble Hanover pulling out 3 deep, and getting onto its back quickly is Vanderpoort, making ground as they head to the 850 metre mark, and the leader Corfu a metre in front of Line On, and Pebble Hanover went up 3 deep, and behind it Vanderpoort. On the fence behind the leader Magic Madge, on the outside of it Whirly Dream. Young Pride 3 back on the inside of Henry Bruce. Game Prince went up behind, out 3 deep behind Vanderpoort, and last of all Armchair Ride. 5 lengths covering the field, down the back, 600 to go. Line On swept to the front now. The Western Australian mare went to the lead by 3 metres. Pebble Hanover about 4 metres further back on the inside, Whirly Dream. Vanderpoort still on the back of Pebble Hanover, and then Henry Bruce, and further back Game Prince. Dropping out of it Corfu from Young Pride. But Line On shot away at the 300 metre mark. Race 12 metres in front. Pebble Hanover is gone. Vanderpoort on the outside, battling on from Whirly Dream. They're the only chances from Young Pride, but Line On is full of running. In the straight, it's Line Line On about 12 metres in front. Vanderpoort is starting to come with a long run. Line On the leader from Vanderpoort, up the straight from Whirly Dream. But Line On, she's doing it too well. And Line On's a good winner by 5 metres, Vanderpoort. 8 metres third, Young Pride. Then further back, Whirly Dream. Then Armchair Ride from Pebble over Henry Bruce. Further back, Game Prince, Magic Madge. And after leading up, Corfu has finished at the rear.
159.2, the rate recorded by the winner Line On, 10-9 and favourite. A most impressive victory. Vanderpoort far from disgrace, second at 7-4, and Young Pride, the 50-1 pop, getting into the trifecta money in race 5. Well, the second division of the Victoria Oaks was race 6 on the card, and this brought together a pretty good field. Polka Lass eventually started the favourite at 9-4.
They go. And Polka Lass and Ash Tricks have begun quickly after the start. Jumping out of its gear, Saunders Idol. Saunders Idol overreached and broke up pretty badly, lost a lot of ground, and Ash Tricks has landed in front. Alcadeau went up second on the outside, and behind them Polka Lass now third over on the inside of Mandy's Nipper. Alcadeau trying to get the lead off Lang on over on the inside, Ash Tricks. Alcadeau working hard, about 2 metres around Ash Tricks, and he gives the lead away on Ash Tricks. One that broke up badly was Mandy's Nipper, was down on its knees, Mandy's Nipper, and lost a lot of ground, and now crossing over is Alcadeau to lead out about 6 metres in front of Ash Tricks. A similar gap third is Polka Lass on the inside now of going up into the Death Mary's Prospect. They're followed on the fence by Ardina on the outside of it, Zamboanga. A length further back, Goodbye Anna, and 2 lengths further back than Coy Lass. Then Saunders Island last of all as they go out of the straight, Mandy's Nipper. Short of 2 laps to go, they head to the back straight, and the leader is Alcadeau by about 5 or 6 metres in front of Ash Tricks. Polka Lass is off the fence and went up on the outside into the Death, over on the inside Ardina, and they're followed outside it as they head down the back there by Mary's Prospect. A length further back, Zamboanga now 1 wide, 3 back on the outside of Saunders Isle. They're followed further back by Goodbye Anna, a length and a half into Coy Lass, and last of all is Mandy's Nipper. A lap and a half to run down the back, and Alcadeau is still the pilot by about 5 to 6 metres in front of Ash Tricks second. They're followed 2 metres away on the outside in the Death there by Polka Lass. On its back moving up as they go to the circle is Mary's Prospect. 3 back on the fence is Ardina, 1 wide, 3 back Zamboanga on the outside of Saunders Idol. A length further back, Goodbye Anna, and they're followed by Coy Lass up on the outside of Mandy's Nipper. Into the straight they come for the bell. They've got 1,000 to go, and the leader still is Alcadeau over a length in front. Polka Lass goes up to the leader's wheel. Ash Trick is third on the fence, and they're followed on the outside there by Mary's Prospect, 1-1. Over along the inside then came Ardina, 3 back, held up inside Zamboanga, followed by Goodbye Anna. On the fence there would have been Saunders Idol, and then second last Coy Lass, and over on the inside last of all Mandy's Nipper. They've got the bell, 850 metres to go, and the leader still is Alcadeau. 2 metres on the outside second is Polka Lass. Third on the fence is Ash Tricks, and on the outside under pressure there Mary's Prospect. They're followed by Ardina, 3 back on the inside of Zamboanga, followed further back by Goodbye Anna, Saunders Idol. Then second last is Coy Lass, and last of all Mandy's Nipper. Down the back, and the favourites have drawn out to fight it out here. Alcadeau 2 metres in front of Polka Lass from Mary's Prospect. Ash Tricks is starting to drop off under pressure from getting off the fence. Ardina, then Zamboanga, followed by Goodbye Anna and Saunders Idol. They go to the circle, 400 to go. Alcadeau about 2 metres in front of Polka Lass on the outside, trying hard. Mary Prospect battling on to third from Ardina, and then further back Zamboanga and the other struggling. Goodbye Anna wheeling for home, and Alcadeau straightened a metre in front. On the outside trying to pick it up, Polka Lass from Mary Prospect, and Ardina trying to get out in the straight. Alcadeau a metre in front of Polka Lass, trying hard. Ardina gets to the outside with Mary Prospect, but Alcadeau has kicked away, and Alcadeau is going to get the money. Alcadeau in the run home wins it about 4 or 5 metres. Ardina got second, a good run. Mary Prospect to head away third. Then Zamboanga on the outside, close up with Polka Lass who weakened. Then Goodbye Anna, a gap in the field, Coy Lass a long way back, Saunders Idol. Ash Tricks has beaten one home, and that was Mandy's Nipper.
Good performance by Alcadeau, had to work early, 7-2, Ardina at 9-2 running home well, and so did Mary's Prospect at 9-2. Polka Lass the favourite unplaced at 9-4. The Autumn Trotters handicap was the 7th over the long distance, and John Gilbert the favourite at odds upon.
Further back, Kyke Valley Gift, but at the 400 they've got to get around little John Gilbert in front. He opened up in the circle now. John Gilbert, he's really lifting these legs beautifully. He bounded away 6 metres in front. North Sea Rover is struggling, followed by Chauvinist. Then further back in the field is Joseph Boppard, but look at this little trotter come into the home straight. John Gilbert, he's going to streak them. He's 8 to 10 metres in front of North Sea Rover. Chauvinist battling on, and then further back Joseph Boppard. That little John Gilbert trots all the way, an easy winner. John Gilbert going to the line like a good determined racehorse to win at 8 to 10 metres. Chauvinist got second, ahead in front of North Sea Rover.
Good little square go to that fellow. John Gilbert 5-4 on, Chauvinist 14s and North Sea Rover at 4s. In race 8, the Explicit Stakes, the favourite was Aim First at 9-2.
Gone down the back, and McCormick, who got that run right through the field, has sprinted away 4 lengths in front. Now getting to second on the outside there is Aim First, followed by Maybe Melody, and then further back in the field is Tortuga Kate and Tantivity, but McCormick dashed away nearing the turn with about 300 to go, about 10 metres in front. Aim First is finishing very quickly though. Aim First is picking up McCormick with every stride. In the straight it's McCormick the leader. Aim First gets to him on the outside, grabs the lead, and Aim First has put its head in front. McCormick's fighting on, but it's Aim First a couple of metres in front, and Aim First will get the money. 2 metres McCormick, 30 metres Tortuga Kate third.
Some pretty tight horses at the end of that race. Aim First 9-2, McCormick 33s and Tortuga Kate at 7-1. The Taillight Stakes was the last, and punters threw in for a big win here on Keystone Adios at 2s on.
Warrior 3 deep behind the Masterway defence. Selsat and 1 off the rail, and then 4-3-0. Over on the inside then as they go to the circle would have been Fraser's Luck and Hilarious Gift last of all. 350 out, and Demler's got Keystone Adios doing it pretty well in the circle, about to turn. 4 metres in front of Irish Bray under a lot of pressure. Masterway going right but can't get out. And then further back Fraser's Luck, Sal Satin, but up the straight. Keystone Adios went for home, shot 5 metres, 6 metres in front of Irish Bray. The others all struggling, Fraser's Luck, but Keystone Adios is too good, and Keystone Adios wins the last 4-5 metres. Masterway second, a metre away third is Irish Bray.
Very soft win to the favourite Keystone Adios at 2s on, Masterway second at 10s and third Irish Bray at 7-1. A check of the doubles last night from the Valley. Daily double 9 and 6 paid $5 even for the 2 favourites. The extra double on 3 and 8, $10.35, and the quadrilla on the numbers 3, 9, 8 and 6 paid $76.15. And that was harness racing last night at Moonee Valley. Keep in mind, of course, the Inter-Dominion starting next week, and we'll keep you up to date here on World of Sport Replay and World of Sport. And speaking of World of Sport, it's coming up next with Sandy Roberts. We'll be taking a look at yesterday's first round of VFL football, the first 3 matches, with 3 matches, of course, coming up tomorrow. And do remember that this afternoon at the Lakeside Oval in South Melbourne, the Army Reserve Cup kicks off for 86, and Geelong and Fitzroy will be playing there. It's a beautiful day for football. Get down and join us at the Lakeside Oval if you can. Thanks for joining us this morning on World of Sport Replay. We look forward to your company next week. All my gear from Opal Southland. Stand by for World of Sport.
World of Sport Replay was another 7 Sport presentation.
What does it take then? Furs? Diamonds. Be interesting to know.
Caroline's met her match.
Give the kids a big hug for me.
And Susan's toying with disaster.
I'm only putting up with you because he likes you.
How long will Alison resist Glenn's charms?
Obviously, you're keeping something from me. I think I have a right to know Patricia's my wife.
The truth can no longer be hidden, and fate is far from kind to Craig.
What you've got's a genuine Lex, Lindsay.
Sons and Daughters, You Can't Resist, 7:30 Monday on 7. Today, the stars of tomorrow battle it out in the Army Reserve Cup when Geelong face Fitzroy in what is sure to be a great display of football. Reserve your seat in the Army Reserve Cup, 2:15 today on 7. Deserted by their parents, all they had was each other. Brenda Vaccaro stars in the story of 3 children whose search for each other was a burning obsession into adult life. A Long Way Home, for the first time on television, 8:30 tonight. Say hello to some great news. Say hello to Mal Walden and the world. Mal and the team go where the news is, where decisions are made, where actions and events determine our future. Say hello to Mal Walden, bringing you the news you want to know. 7 national news. We've got news for you.